Welcome to today's video. Now what we're doing today is we've got a dynamic Enforcer golf cart here. We're going to be distance testing the Vatrer 105 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. We're going to see how far this thing will go. Right now we're waiting for the solar panels to charge up to 100%. We've got 23 minutes left till it's full charge. That's what I like about these displays. It gives you how long to full charge, your amps coming in. You've also got all that information on the app. You can download the app on your phone, Bluetooth to your battery. What I like about the app is it actually has it in watts as well. Right now we're at 153 watts coming in off the panels. It's December, the sun's low in the sky, and it's kind of cloudy. We're not getting as much power as we would on a clear day in the middle of the summer, that's for sure. We'll give it another 23 minutes, and then we're gonna take it for a drive. Now the first mountain is 360 feet tall. It's a good climb. We call that the V-Glide Destroyer because we have burned out 3 V-Glides on my club car climbing that mountain. We try them to their max and burn stuff up. I've lit my club car on fire twice. Okay, we're at 100% charged. No more power coming in. Our charge controller has shut off. See, there's 0 amps coming in. Our battery's at 58.4 volts. So we're gonna go ahead and unplug our solar panels. That cuts the power from the solar. And now we are 100% battery. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we're cruising pretty good. That's what I like about lithium is it just, power just comes out of the battery so fast. You can just accelerate going uphill where the lead acid slows down as you're going up. We're going 15 miles an hour. This battery's rated for 200 amp continuous. We're pushing right at 180, 190 amps. It gets real steep right here. This will be a real good test. So far, it's kind of bumpy. I wasn't able to really watch the amps. There's well over 200 amps watts, but I was looking at the watts. You got the amps and the watts over here. The watts, we actually went just barely over 10,000 watts coming up that hill. Can you believe that? 10,000 watts. So yeah, that battery's awesome. On the club car, most I got out, I was like 6,000 watts coming out of the lead acid batteries. But you know, they can't just push it out, but this can push it out. Yeah, good climbing power. That was awesome. I'm gonna check for heat on the motor. The motor's just barely warm. We'll check connections. After a good run like that, you want to check everything. Wow, that is awesome. Everything is really in good shape. We used 9% of the battery climbing this first hill. Let's see how far we get. Downhill, back up. 2 miles into our run. We've got 84% battery. We're going downhill. We are charging at 1400 watts with the regen on this golf cart. So you get a little bit back on the regen. It gives you an estimated time till charge and also an estimated time until empty, which changes a lot. Depends on how steep of a hill. Watch this. We're 8,000 watts. Oh wow, it says we'll go half hour to 82% battery. Looking good. Okay, climbing. 15 miles an hour. This lithium is just pushing us up the mountain. Not a problem. We're at 68% battery now. We've gone 5 miles. I like this golf cart. It's got good clearance. Look at this road. Slow it down, crawl over that. We're at 58% battery now. Still cruising good at 7 miles. We are 8 miles now. Everything is nice and cool in there. Feels good. Battery's at 96 degrees. When you're working your battery, it warms them up. Check this motor. That's definitely warm. You can touch it like about for a second. So it's pretty warm. All right, let's continue on. We used just over half the battery getting this far, so we could turn around and make it back. I think I'm going to keep going and draw it down to 40% battery, and then we're going to turn around because it's basically all downhill going back. There we go. You get my jacket on, it's a little bit nippy. We are 10 miles. We are up on top of the world. 42%. We're going to turn around now. 10 miles is a good mark. And 42% battery. See how far we get. So we're going to drive until the power completely dies on this battery. And then we'll turn the solar on and hopefully make it all the way back home. Okay, we've got 22% battery. We've gone 18 miles. We gotta go down the V-Glide Destroyer now, which is gonna charge the batteries up more. So 22%. And I think we're gonna have to drive a little bit further than all the way home. Okay, go down this mountain. Okay, so now we're at 23%. So going up the mountain, we use 9% of the battery, and coming back down the mountain, we gained 1% battery. So your regen doesn't give you much, but it does make a difference. All right, we're at 22% battery, and as you can see, we're only a few hundred feet from our starting spot. 19 miles. Yep. So we're gonna do some more hill climbing and see when this battery dies out. I'm wondering what happens at 20%. A lot of batteries will cut out then. Yeah, we're at 8% battery now. We're on the flat, doing 19 miles an hour, 4,000 watts full throttle on flat ground compared to 10,000 watts climbing a mountain. Okay, we're at 14%. This is what's so awesome about lithium. 14% battery. We're climbing a hill 15 miles per hour. Your lead acid is never gonna do that. Our battery voltage is at 48 volts. All right, 10% battery, 47 volts. Now you can see the battery meter here, it's actually come down a little bit. 21 miles. Dropping down 9%. All right, we are right down to, we're at 6% battery. 1,000 watts out of that battery climbing this hill right here. That's amazing. All right, we are at 4% battery. We're gonna turn around. It'd be nice to make it all the way back. All right, so we've come clear back to the Y here, and we're back up to 4% power. Coming down all these grades has charged us up a bit. Only thing to do now is go back up this hill again. 3%. I'm blown away. We're at 2%. We're still climbing. 7,000 watts coming out of that battery. 1%. Yay. 0. We have hit 0. The battery has not turned off. Well, what do? We're on flat ground, 0%. You just keep going. Okay, so 0%, flat ground, 3,800 watts coming out of the battery, 25 miles. We're turning around. When does the battery kick out? I don't know. All right, we're at 0%, and we're climbing the hill again. 13 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour. We've killed it. Well, that was actually a really good run. I'm really impressed with this Vatrer battery. You're not going to do that on lead acid. There's no way. It just wouldn't die and it wouldn't die. 25 miles? I think we're closer to 26. There's links in the description for the batteries, charge controller, Insta360 camera that we used. So if you want to see the full install of the battery, we have a full install of the battery video, and we also have an install of the solar panel. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys in the next video.